Hi, I'm Day. I'm a psychic, necromancer, and magician, sorcerer, uh, and I want to just give you an introduction into me and my abilities and what I'm able to offer you. Mm, I have been gifted all of my life. Ever since I was a young child, I could see spirit, the light, the creatures, the entities in the realms beyond. I would talk to them and they would teach me in a child's language what things are and who I am and what I can do. It's always been magical for me. They taught me magic at a very young age and stirred into me a desire to study magic and understand it, the forces of the universe and how they work. And I went on throughout my life. I am adopted, and I don't know where I come from. I don't know my heritage. So I have no way of checking my lineage to see where I originate from. But what I can tell you is this. My name is Day. And I am psychic and I'm gifted. I'm clairvoyant. I'm very magical. I have an intense magical force. And I've longed to help people. And I feel like that's my mission, to help people, to set them free, to get them acquainted with their own spirituality, with their own beautiful, artistic, designed spirituality and spiritual source and their guides. I had met my guides early on and they revealed themselves to me over time and they changed. My first guide was Sadake, and I didn't know who or what Sadake was, but the spirit possessed me when I was about 10 years old. And I sat up in my bed and I said, Sadake, come unto me. And Sadake came. And I did not learn until maybe 10 years ago that it was Sadake, the archangel. And he stayed with me for a while, but then Apollo came, who is my current guide. He is my guide, and then so is the Dark Goddess. And she is very ancient. She comes from Mendez. And she is very sacred, very ancient, very powerful, very loving, very caring, very magical. Her essence is magic. And also the kingdom of God. They assist me and I work with them. So I do God's work. And I've helped many people so far and all positive results. You could see me on oranum.com, ORANUM.com, under Dionysus Day, DIONYSUSDEI. Do a search under psychics for that name and you'll find me under Daystar. And been with Apollo for about 20 years, and the Dark Goddess maybe a little bit more, 22 years. The Dark Goddess sounds like a beautiful female, and Apollo sounds like a strong masculine man. And I'm audio clairvoyant, so I hear their voices clearly, their inflections. I can hear their tone, their demeanor, their attitude, their emotions. I can see them in my third eye. I'm fully awakened. I've had a Kundalini awakening um, that lasted about 7 years. Um, I receive information psychically, clairvoyantly, and then I consult with Apollo, and I reach out to Apollo first, but oftentimes the Dark Goddess will intercede and she will respond, and she will say what she needs to say. And it's always powerful when I receive information from them. As I perform magic, I speak in magical tongue, a magical tongue I was taught when I was a child. And there are different tongues to speak in, but I use the forces of light and I use the forces of darkness to perform my magic. Because when you work with a situation, there are situations that are with light and with love, and there are situations that are dark, that have trouble and trauma and betrayal and things like that. So you need to use light for light and dark for dark. That's the reason why we need to understand here that God is both light and dark, that all things came from God that way. And we need to face our fear and to not be scared of what things are, because that's often the first reaction to spirituality and opening up and feeling something that's real, is that we get scared. And we need to conquer that fear and face it. And that's something that's a personal journey for all of us. But I work with those forces when performing magic, and I am able to do many things with magic. I've helped people with legal situations. I've helped people get out of jail. I've helped in love situations to bring the twin flames back together. I specialize in that. I do that a lot, and I've been very successful with work and employment, helping people find jobs or get a promotion. I've helped with that, with people who have enemies that need to be set free of them. I've helped with that. And I've also given direction and guidance to many people. And you can see the testimonials of my clients on Orano. But every day I wake up and I charge my energies with light. I practice my spirituality and I charge my energies with darkness, so that I may have balance in the work that I must perform, and spectrum to which that of which I see. I understand these things, and I hope that you have gained more of an understanding of them as I have shared it with you watching this video. Let me see if there's anything else I'd like to say and check with my guides. Apollo. Okay, that's it. There isn't anything else to say. Well, that's my introduction. I hope I was in depth, and I hope I was enlightening to you. And if you need assistance, you know where to find me. Bless you. Blessed be.